Fullness of knowledge always means some understanding of the depths of our ignorance, and that is always conducive to humility and reverence. Robert Andrews Millikan.
Robert Andrews Millikan was born on March 22nd and died on December 19, 1953. He lived to be 85 years old.
Robert Millikan was not only a prize-winning physicist, but also he enjoyed golf and tennis.
After his first major accomplishment of graduating high school, his first jobs were at a sawmill and as a stenographer at court, before he realized that the laws of science appealed to him more than the laws of the country. In 1891, Millikan graduated from Oberlin College and in 1895 acquired his doctorate. Then Dr. Millikan became an assistant at the University of Chicago, co-authoring in many books.
Millikan is best known for the oil drop experiment, in which he put a charge on a little drop of oil and measured the necessary strength of the electricity needed to stop gravity from pushing down the oil. It worked by an atomizer, like a perfume bulb, sprayed a tiny drop of oil into his apparatus and let them fall until they reached terminal velocity. Terminal velocity is defined as the constant speed that a free-falling object eventually reaches when the resistance of the medium through which it is falling prevents further acceleration. Millikan then used a microscope and formula. He measured their terminal velocity.
Atomizer sprays oil drops into the top chamber, and some of the drops go through a hole, and as they pass through the hole they lose electrons. Then he charges the plates. The force of gravity and the electrical force are battling each other, trying to move the oil droplets. Depending on how much the plates are charged, the oil drops will move up because of the electrical force or down because of gravity. If the forces are the same, then the drop stays in the air. When the drop is in the air, they calculate its mass and then the amount of electrical force that is being applied, otherwise known as the voltage.
Millikan found that each drop of oil had a charge that was a whole number multiple of 1.59 times 10 to the negative 19th coulombs, proving that the electric charge occurs in basic natural units, the electron mass being at least 1,000 times smaller than the lightest atom.
Robert Millikan didn't contribute a new model of the atom. He used J.J. Thomson's plum pudding model. Some problems that Millikan faced with his oil drop experiment were that when he sprayed the oil through the atomizer, some oil drops were negatively charged, but he couldn't determine how many extra electrons the drops acquired. With the oil drop experiment, Robert Millikan was able to prove the size and charge of the electron.
Robert Millikan wasn't a negative guy and said, "I'm Millikan," and won the Nobel Prize in Physics for measurement of the elementary electric charge. Dr. Robert Millikan and his oil drop experiment made a big difference in science. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.